First thing you need to do is you need to go to aplusstudents.com. You need to go to the website. Once you're on the website, you select math as your subject. Since this is a maths lesson, this is a lesson for grade 2 maths. The topic for today is units of measurements. Okay, I'll give you the chapter number, I'll give you the lesson number. The chapter number is 19 and the lesson number is lesson number 6. And the name of the lesson is metric units of length. Sorry. And we would be doing word problems today. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to the class. So this is a grade 2 lesson maths. The topic is units of measurements, chapter number 19 and lesson number 6. Okay. So let's start off with this chapter. So let's do the first question. The first question says, just a moment, please. Let me copy the question first. Tracy's school bus is 12 meters long and Pamela's school bus has a certain length. Let me copy and align. Okay, if this is a question. Okay, let's realign this first. Okay. Okay, this is the statement that's given to us. Tracy's school bus length is given to us, whereas Pamela's, they're saying, is 4 meters shorter than Tracy's. So what we can do is, we can use a clip art. Let's use a clip art for this. A clip art says, if this is the bus given to us, okay. So if we say in the clip art, if this was the first bus given to us, and they're saying Tracy's school bus is 12 meters long, right? So the length of Tracy's school bus should be 12 meters. They are saying that Pamela's school bus is 4 meters shorter than Tracy's. If this was Tracy, and that means if we were to consider Pamela's bus, it should be 4 meters shorter, right? Then this should be Pamela's school bus. That is 4 meters shorter. That means the length of the difference of the length of these two buses is 4 meters. This is given to us. Okay, the difference of the lengths is given to us. We need to find how many meters long is Pamela's school bus, right? So what we can say, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. If this was Tracy and this was Pamela, right? So we can, I'm just trying to write in a statement, okay? So we can say, since Pamela's bus length was shorter, that means Pamela's length plus 4 meters should be equals to 12. That was Tracy's, right? That means Pamela's bus length would be 12 minus 4, that is 8 meters. Perfectly correct, right? Thank you, May. That is perfectly correct. Okay. Hi, everyone to the class. What we are trying to do is we are trying to we are trying to consider the word problems, and we are trying to find the answers, okay? So in case of word problems, first we need to understand what the word problem exactly wants us to do, okay? So the question number 2 says, the piece of ribbon. Okay, the question number 2 is about the piece of a silver ribbon. Let me just put it over here. Let me realign this. Okay. I just realign so that I can increase the size. Realign. Okay. And they're saying that, okay, I'll just resize this, okay, because it's not readable yet. Okay, so the question number 2 says, the piece of silver ribbon, I'm using this color, is 13 centimeters long, right? If I would say this is a silver ribbon, that is 13 centimeters long. The piece of green ribbon is 1 centimeter shorter than the piece of silver ribbon. That means the green ribbon is 1 centimeter shorter. That means this should be 12 centimeters. It is 1 centimeter shorter. Okay. The piece of red ribbon, okay, sorry, just a moment, please. Yes, sorry. The piece of red ribbon is, what can we read over here? The piece of red ribbon is 4 centimeters longer than the piece of silver ribbon, right? So we can say the red ribbon would be 4 centimeters longer. That means this length should be plus 4 centimeters, right? From here till here. How many centimeter long is the piece of red ribbon? Precious, we need the red ribbon, right? We need to find the red ribbon. So can we say the red ribbon was, see, it says the piece of red ribbon is 4 centimeters longer than the piece of silver ribbon, right? So we can say 4 plus the silver. It's 4 centimeter. Yes, yes. Thank you, Precious. That means the length of the red ribbon would be 4 plus 13. And we know that when we are adding numbers together, the 13 plus 4, the ones is added to ones, and the 10 stays as it is. In this case, that would be 17 centimeter, right? They gave us extra information, the green ribbon, right? They gave us the green ribbon as well, which was never used in the question, right? Sometimes they give us extra information just to confuse us, right? Okay, so we need to focus on what is the requirement. Okay. The next one says Gwen's ladder is 12 meters 12 tall, right? Just a moment, please. I'll just copy the next question. And this is the statement that's given to us in the next question. And let me just put it over here. Okay. And if this is the question that's given to us, the question says, it's talking about ladders, okay? The length of the ladder. Let's see if we have a ladder and we can just assign this. Let me just copy a ladder. Okay. So let's suppose if they are saying we have different ladders given to us, okay? If the length, That means Gwen's ladder is 12 meters 12. The Gwen was 12 meters. Okay. Dale's ladder is 7 meters shorter than Gwen, right? That means if this was 12, then Dale's would be shorter. The difference of the height should be, what they are giving us is the difference of the height. This was 7 meters. So we do not know Dale's ladder's height, right? The next they are saying Tyler's ladder is 2 meters taller than Gwen's. So if they are saying this is Tyler's, Gwen's is 2 meter taller than Tyler's. So we can say this is 2 meters taller. Okay. Agreed. That means they are saying this height difference is 2 meters. Let's see what exactly are they asking us in the question. This was Tyler's ladder. Okay. So what should be the answer, Precious? Okay, they're just asking us who has the shortest ladder. So what we can say is Dale's is 7 meters smaller than Gwen's, right? So can we say Dale is 12 minus 7? That means 12 minus 7 was 5 meters. Tyler's was 2 meter. So can we say Tyler was 2 meters greater than Gwen? That means Tyler is 2 plus 12. That means Tyler is 14 meters. So if we have the lengths of the ladders now, right? Gwen was 12, Dale was 5, Tyler was 14. And the question is saying, who has the shortest ladder? Who has the shortest ladder? So if I would say Dale has the shortest, would it be true? Right? We are looking at the shortest. They're asking who has the shortest, right? So if Gwen was 12, then Dale was 7 less, right? Then Dale would be 5. And Tyler would be 2 plus 12. Yes, thank you. Tess, thank you. Dale has 5 meter. That means it is the shortest ladder. Okay. I'll just rewrite this. The spelling, it looks like very bad. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay. They are talking about a pet. That's a mouse. Very rare, but people do have mouse as a pet. Let's see. In the next question, they are saying Scarlett's mouse is 17 centimeters long. Okay. Let me just realign. Okay. So they have a pet mouse competition. That is question number 4. So can we say, just let's make a line over here. Scarlett's mouse is 17 centimeter long. Can we say this is Scarlett? That would be 17 centimeter. Eric's mouse is 1 centimeter longer than Scarlett, right? That means Eric has an additional of 1 centimeter than Scarlett. So Eric becomes 17 plus 1, that is 18 centimeter. What about Jennifer? Jennifer's mouse is 4 centimeters shorter than Scarlett's. So this is 4 centimeters shorter. This was 4 centimeters shorter, right? Then Jennifer's should be Jennifer should be 17 minus 4. That should be 13 centimeter. The question is saying which mouse is shorter than 16 centimeters? Which mouse is shorter than 16? Which mouse we can say is shorter than 16? We found out the lengths, right? For Jennifer's, Scarlett's, and Eric's, right? So which one is less than 16? They're asking us which mouse is shorter than 16 centimeters. We can say Scarlett was 17 centimeter, right? It's not shorter. Eric was 18 centimeter, but Jennifer's mouse was 13, right? Agreed? So as per the question, what we can say is Jennifer's pet mouse is shorter than 16 centimeter. Yes, thank you, Precious. Thank you, Tess. Okay, again, they're talking about a school bus. Okay, they're comparing two school buses. Let's see. Let me copy the question first. Let me realign. Okay, they're saying Kim school bus and Akash school bus. They're two different school buses. It says Kim's school bus is 16 meters long. Let's have a clip art. Okay, let's reuse the clip art that we used earlier. And we can say if this is the bus given to us. Okay. So we can say if this is the first bus we have, we can say Kim's school bus is 16 meters long. Okay. So we can say Kim's school bus was, this is Kim's school bus is 16 meters long in length, right? What is the next? Akash. Akash school bus is 6 meters shorter than Kim's. Okay. So we need to put the bus, but this time the bus would be shorter. How much shorter? They have given us the value. They are saying that this bus is shorter by how much length? This is shorter by 6 meters. And this was Akash bus. So can we say, for the given question, can we say how many meters long is Akash school bus? Can we find? That means if Akash bus was 6 meters shorter than the Kim's bus, right? So we know that we don't know the value for Akash, but we can say was equals to 16. Agreed? Simplifying it further, can we say Akash school bus would be 16 minus 6? And can we say the length of Akash bus is 10 meters? Because if this was 6 meters, then this part should be 10 meters. Agreed? The length of Akash bus is 10 meters. Do we agree? Yes, Valerie. 16 minus 6 is 10 meters. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you. Okay, let's see. The next question says, in Cam's desk organizer, silver paper clips are 7 centimeters long. Okay, let's just copy the question. For question number 6, just a moment, please. This is our question number 6. Let me realign this first. This, sorry, this. Okay, this is a given question to us. Let's suppose this was our question number 6. In Camel's desk organizer, silver paper clips are 7 centimeter long. Okay, if we can have a paper clip, let's use a paper clip. Okay, this is an example of a paper clip, right? So we can say Camille's silver paper clips are 7 centimeter long. So we can say silver were 7 centimeter long, right? Then it says green paper clips. Okay, 2 centimeter longer. That means green were silver plus 2. Green paper clips are 2 centimeter longer than silver, right? That means they are 2 centimeter greater than the silver. And we know the height of silver was 7 centimeter. So we can say this is also 7. So what should be the height of green now? 7 plus 2. That means green paper clips are 9 centimeters. Okay. Moving ahead, it says the red paper clips are 1 centimeter shorter than the silver. So if we have the red paper clips, it was 1 centimeter shorter. That was smaller in length. That means the difference of the length of the silver and the red was 1 centimeter. Okay, that means red should be silver minus 1. Red would be 7 minus 1. The red clips are 6 centimeter long. The question is asking us, which paper clip is the longest? So since we found the lengths of these paper clips, right? We've already found the lengths of these paper clips. So what we just need to do is we need to find which one is the longest. So which one do we think is the longest as per the given information? We can say green paper clips are the longest because we took out the lengths. Red was 6 centimeters, silver was 7, and green was 2 centimeters more. Yes, thank you, Valerie. Okay, let's have a look at the next question. Okay. In Doug's house, the office is 5 meters long. Let's have a look. Okay. So the question says, in Doug's house, these are the values that are given to us. The office is there. The kitchen is there and the bedroom is there. Okay, let's just draw this. If this was our question number 7, it says in Doug's house the office is 5 meters long. So if we just simply make a line, can we say this is the office? Can we say office was 5 meters long from here till here, right? The kitchen is 2 meters shorter than the office. That means the difference of the length of the kitchen and the office should be, the difference in the length should be 2 meters, right? So this was the length of the kitchen. Kitchen is 2 meters shorter than the office. That means that this length should be 2 meters. If this total was 5 meters, so can we say kitchen is 5 minus 2? And the kitchen comes out to be 3 meters. Do we agree? What about the next? The next one, they are saying the bedroom is 1 meter longer than the office. So if the bedroom is 1 meter longer than the office, that means the difference of the length of the bedroom, that is 1 meter. So can we say bedroom is 1 meter longer than the office? That means the bedroom is 1 plus 5. The bedroom is 6 meters. Agreed? Okay. Okay. So this question is simple, and they're simply asking us, how long is the bedroom? How long is the bedroom? So we can say the bedroom is 6 meters in length. Okay. So all we can do is we can always draw lines, because a visual representation of the data is easier, right? We can compare the lines, and those lines will tell us which value is greater or which value is smaller. Okay. Okay. On Ava Street, there are some different houses. Okay, let's see what they're talking about, the lengths, heights of the houses. On Ava Street, the blue house is certain height. The length of the blue house is certain. Okay, let me just copy the next one. Okay, there are two houses on Ava Street that they're comparing. And what they're saying is, in question number 8, the blue house is 8 meters tall. So can we say, if this is the height of the house, can we say blue house was 8 meters in height? The height of the blue house was 8 meters. Similarly, they are saying the brown house is 3 meters taller than the blue house. Okay. If this was the blue house, they're saying there's another house, that is brown house, that is taller than the blue house. How much is it taller with? The difference of the heights of these two houses is 3 meters. That means the brown house is 3 meters taller than the blue house. So we can say the brown house is 3 plus 8. And we know that 3 plus 8 is always 11, and the unit was meters. So their question is, how many meters tall is the brown house? We can simply say, 11 meters tall. Brown house is 11 meter tall. Okay. Let's try one more question. Okay, let's see. Harry's granola bar. They're talking about a chocolate bar. Okay, moving ahead. Yes, thank you, Valerie. Thank you so much. That's 11. Okay, for question number 9, it says Harry's granola bar is 12 centimeters long, right? So can we draw a line over here saying this is 12? If we say that this is Harry's granola bar that was 12 centimeter long, okay, it's easier to draw the lines, okay? Danny's granola bar is 1 centimeter longer than Harry's. That means Danny's granola bar would be 1 centimeter longer, right? That means the difference in the length was 1 centimeter. That means Danny's should be 12 plus 1. Danny's should be 13 centimeter. Pablo's granola bar is 1 centimeter shorter than Harry's. Okay. If we are saying Pablo's is 1 centimeter shorter than Harry's, that means we know the length of Harry. It should be 1 centimeter shorter. That means this difference in length should be 1 centimeter. And this was Pablo's. That means Pablo's was Harry's minus 1. Yes, thank you so much. Okay. That means Pablo's is 12 minus 1 and Pablo's granola bar is 11 centimeter. This comes out to be 11 centimeter. This was 1 greater. This becomes 13 centimeter. What they are asking us in the question is which granola bar is shorter than 12 centimeters? Would it be Pablo's, Harry, or Danny's? We know this was Pablo's, right? This was Harry's, and this was Danny's. So which one is shorter than 12 centimeter? There is only one that is shorter than 12 centimeter, and we can say Pablo's granola bar is shorter than 12 centimeters. Okay. We did not have to find the difference in length. We just had to identify which one is the smaller and which one is the greatest. Do we agree here? Let's do one more question and then we'll start with the test. So the next question says, okay. Okay. The next question has this statement. Just let me realign this. Okay. Wendy's bedroom is 1 meter shorter than Darren's. Okay. If this is the question given to us, or it says question number 10, or we can change the statement, find the length of Wendy's bedroom. Okay. We can add this also to the question. Okay. So what we can say is the length of Darren's bedroom is 4 meters long. So we can say Darren's bedroom was 4 meters long. right? Darren's was 4 meter long. Wendy's bedroom is how much shorter? 1 meter shorter, right? So we can say that Wendy's bedroom would be 1 meter shorter. Wendy's bedroom is Darren minus 1 because the difference of the length of their bedroom is 1 meter. Sorry, I've got a sore throat. Maybe sometimes I need to mute, okay? But I'm here. So what we need to do is, we know that Wendy's bedroom is shorter, right? What is the length of Wendy's bedroom? Darren minus 1. Wendy's bedroom would be 3 meters. Agreed? Because in the question it already says that Wendy's bedroom is 1 meter shorter than Darren's, right? So we already know that who has the shorter? Wendy. That's the answer we already have. But we change the question and we said, find the length of a bedroom. So we can do is, Wendy's bedroom is 1 less than Darren's. So Darren was 4, 4 minus 1 comes out to be 3. Okay. So let's try some questions from the test. Let's see what we have. Just a moment, I'll copy. So the first question says, in Billy's garden, the basil plant. They're talking about the length of a basil plant and a zucchini plant. Let's see. The question number 1 from the test is this. Okay. Let's pick out the question. Let's just realign this. The two options given are these, 12 or 18. And I'll just resize this. Okay. This is our question number 1 from the test. Okay, let's try doing this together. In Billy's garden, the basil plant is 17. The basil plant is 17 centimeters tall. And this green plant is 1 centimeter taller than the basil, right? They're asking us how many centimeters tall is zucchini plant? We have two options, 12 and 18. So the zucchini plant should be how much? Can we have the length of the zucchini plant? Valerie, Precious, can I have the length? May, if the basil plant is 17 centimeters long, tall, right? Zucchini plant is 1 centimeter. The most important word is taller, right? That means if it's 1 centimeter taller, then the length should be 1 centimeter. Hi, Michael. Then the length should be 1 more, right? Do we agree? So what should be the length of the zucchini plant? No, Valerie, 17 is the basil, right? Valerie, let's read the question again. Billy's garden, the basil plant is 17 centimeters tall, right? If they're saying, it's okay, thank you for answering, but if they're saying that basil is 17 centimeter, right? And what they're saying is the zucchini is 1 centimeter more. The zucchini was 1 centimeter more, right? Yes, thank you, right? Okay, that means zucchini would be, thank you for the answer. Zucchini is 18 because we're talking about zucchini, right? Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Precious. Thank you, Michael. Okay, let's have a look at the next question. Okay. They're talking about paintbrushes. Okay, they have two paintbrushes and they want us to compare the lengths. Just a moment, please. I'll realign this so that it's more readable. So the question number 2 says they have Bob and Oliver have paintbrushes. So this is our question number 2. They're saying Bob's paintbrush is 18 centimeters long, while Oliver's paintbrush is 1 centimeter, and the most important word is shorter. They're saying 1 centimeter shorter. They're asking us in the question, the statement, who has the longer paintbrush? Shorter means smaller in length, right? We don't have to find the lengths. We just have to tell who has a shorter paintbrush. They did not ask us for the lengths. They just asked us which student has the shorter paintbrush. Oh, sorry, longer paintbrush. So Oliver says Oliver's paintbrush is 1 centimeter shorter than Bob, right? So when Oliver is already short, Precious, just the answer, please. Okay, thank you. Bob, we know that Bob had 18 centimeter long brush and Oliver was Bob minus 1. That means Oliver would be 18 minus 1. That would be 17. And we are looking at the longer. That means Bob has a longer, right? Okay. Thank you, Precious. Okay. For the next question, this says Gwen, Tyler, and Dale. They have a ladder, and we need to look at the length of. Yes, yes. Thank you. I understood. That was a typing error, right? Okay. This we have. Dale's ladder is 1 minute, please. This was Dale's. This is Gwen's. And this is the complete question. And I would say this was Dale's ladder. This is our question number 3. Okay. Let's see. Gwen's ladder is. Yes, thank you, Precious. Thank you, Valerie. Gwen's ladder is 12 meters tall. Let's highlight. Most important is if you have it on a piece of paper, you underline, okay? Dale's ladder is 7 meters shorter than Gwen's. That means Gwen till now has the tallest, right? The next one is Tyler ladder is 2 meters taller than Gwen's. So can we say, if we say Gwen, Dale, and Tyler, okay? So some values would be given to us, right? Gwen's was 12 meters. Okay. Dale's ladder is 7 less than Gwen's, right? Dale was Gwen minus 7. That means Dale would be 12 minus 7, and that means Dale comes out to be 5 meters. What about Tyler? Okay, thank you, Aiken. Thank you, Semi. Let's confirm. I also don't know the answer. Let's confirm, please. Tyler ladder is 2 meters taller than Gwen's. That means Tyler was Gwen plus 2. That means Tyler would be, Gwen was 12 plus 2. That means Tyler comes out to be 14 meters. Yes. Oh, they're talking about the shortest, right? That means, yes, perfect. Semi and Precious, thank you. That would be Dale has the shortest ladder because Dale was 5 meters, Tyler was 14 meters, and Gwen was 12 meters. Okay. So we close our lesson over here. Please do try the remaining questions for your practice, okay, so that you may have a better understanding of the topic. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye.